of the highway.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ohemaa Bonsu. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. Wait, what? So today we're gonna take a look at the new Juvia's place. I am magic. Ah! Okay, you guys, so we're gonna take a look at the Juvia's place I Am Magic foundation and concealers. Okay guys, so this video is actually sponsored by Juvia's Place. Okay guys, so this video is sponsored by Juvia's Place. Thank you so much, Juvia's Place, for sponsoring this video. You're making sure that our light bill gets paid and our equipment all just keep running, because without the electricity, there's no video, okay? But there is no video. Okay. So we're also going to be taking a look at the new Nubian 3 palette, you guys. I mean, they all look like the same color, so I'm just gonna do them all together. So what you're gonna have to do is maybe grab some wine or grab your makeup bag. So let's just go ahead and jump into the video, okay? I'm putting lotion on my hands because you guys know my hands get ashy as hell, and I literally just went to wash my sponges because I will be using a sponge for this video today. So we're taking a look at the Nubian 3 palette, and it's supposed to be a palette that has both a cool and warm tone shades in there. It's a very beautiful orangey brown silvery palette, and it kind of reminds me more of fall than spring. I was looking at the palette to see if I can use every single shade in here, but I don't know that I can use every single shade in this one video. I'm gonna go ahead, prep my eyelids, and I'll come back so that we can, you know, first time the shadows don't have names on it. So I'm taking this shade first, and then I'm going to take this shade as my transition, and if I possibly need it, I will try this shade to blend out everything, okay? But of course I'm going to start with my crease area, and I didn't think this shade would be this pigmented, but it's very pigmented. It's like a beautiful coral shade, and it's actually coming through as a coral shade, not an orange shade or red shade, you know? Somebody actually said that they know that now that it's warmer, a lot of colorful looks are gonna come out, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of colorful looks coming out. I do have to remember to put some neutrals in there though, because I know not everybody on my channel is like crazy about colorful looks. Okay, so I'm taking the next shade, which is that deeper shade in there. So I'm just gonna place the shade. Okay, I'll place it a little bit lower and blend it up. It's coming through very nicely. I like the way it's looking. So I'm just going ahead and blending both shades together to create this beautiful gradient. I'm just lightly buffing into the shade that I laid down the first time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. Of course, my chiclitas are here, so they're making a whole bunch of noise, but I'm gonna make sure that I cut it really carefully and really gently so that everything can match and blend together or look the same. So I'm taking a transition shade, and I'm going to use that to blend into this part of our look. I'm taking the deepest shade that we use to deepen, and I'm going to deepen the edges of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my shimmer shade, and I'm placing my first shade right here on the outer parts, and I'm minding the cut that I made. I don't usually blend out my shimmer shades while I'm putting them down. I usually blend them out after I've put them down. I'm gonna take my third shade, which is that silver shade in here. Like, as soon as I saw that shade, I had to put it on my eyes. I just didn't know in which capacity I was gonna do that. But I actually like the look it's giving me right now. Like, I like it. So I'm gonna go in. I just dug into it, man. I dig into my palettes. If a palette can't hold up to that, then that's the problem. And yeah, the only reason why I'm getting fallout on my face is because I always dig into the palette, into the shimmer shade, so I can have enough on my brush. I don't tap lightly, I dig in, okay? So when I show you the palette after I finish, you're gonna see holes in it. So I'm gonna blend that silver shade into that almost rose gold shade that we laid down. The second shade, I'm just blending it into that. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna apply like a silver liner, a silver glitter liner. Okay, guys, so we've now reached the fun part of the video, okay? So a while ago, Juvia's Place announced on their Instagram page that they were gonna release some complexion products, or they were mixing something, and they asked on the stories what we thought it was, and I was like, it's definitely foundation. So earlier this year, they revealed that they have foundations and concealers coming, and so then the foundation and concealers have arrived at Juvia's Place, okay, and they're going to be launched on May 20th. And you guys, we have a few foundations and the last 9 concealers for us to take a look at. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into swatching these for you. I'm gonna do an arm swatch, and I'll also blend a few of them into my face. I blended 2 into my face, and I figured out which ones my shades are. Yes, I said shades, okay? So let's get into it, okay? So Juvia's Place is releasing the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. They have 42 shades coming out. It's, let's see, I'm reading from a little booklet that they sent over. The features are high full coverage. So it's a very full coverage foundation, essentially. If it says high full coverage, it says high full coverage, covers, hides, and blurs all imperfections, formulated to give a radiant matte finish, blends easily, and gives a soft focus effect. It has no parabens, no animal testing, and it was made in Italy. So the spiel about the foundation, it says the I Am Magic foundation is a lightweight, long-wearing, creamy formula that has smoothing and soft focus effects that gives you a flawless finish. A small amount goes a long way. The foundation evens out complexion by erasing blemishes and refining skin texture, suitable for all skin types. You can apply it with a brush or a beauty sponge. It's divided into 3 sections. It has the Nubian kingdom, the medium kingdom, and the fair kingdom. So the Nubian kingdom is actually divided into deepest dark, deep dark, and dark. So I have the last 6 shades, so I'm going to swatch them for you guys so we can see. Okay guys, I am so bad at swatching, but this is what the shades look like on me, okay? So, but I think this is like the most cohesive and big enough swatches I've done on my channel like ever. The shade 100 is Sudan. It's a cool undertone. Senegal is 110, and that's a neutral undertone. Chad is 120, and that's a neutral undertone. Mali is 130, and it's a warm undertone. Angola is 140, and that's an olive undertone. Kano is 150, and that's a warm undertone. Very pretty. They actually swatch very beautifully, and they're matte. It's very smooth, it's very creamy, and it's already started drying down. I'm gonna leave it and have it dry down, and we'll see how it looks, okay? Right here I have the concealer swatched. Hope my arm angle is like correct. If not, here, like this, okay? So I have a concealer swatch, and the concealer start number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, depending on the foundation I pick, one of these numbers will work really well for me. I am going to blend the 2 shades that I feel match me best into my skin. Okay, so here we are showing you the swatches again. Concealers, foundations. And it hasn't dried down looking crazy or anything. It's still drying, so I'm just gonna leave it, and we'll see how they look after they're all dry. Hopefully I don't get any on myself. I am first going to prime my skin. I'm going to warm it up a bit, apply it to my face. Yeah, using multiple primers is good as long as you don't rub it in, because the first time I tried it, I rubbed it in and it ended up like breaking up. So once it starts getting tacky, you just pat it in. That way it doesn't break up on you. It's just a primer, okay? The foundation will cover it, make it all nice and beautiful and smooth. Okay, so the shades that I picked were 130 and 140. I'm gonna blend 130 into my left cheek, and I'll blend 140 into my right cheek, okay? 130 is Mali, and it's a warm undertone. Oh my god, a little bit really does go a long way. Look at it. You saw how much I put on my face, and I'm still patting it in with my hand, and it is covered the left side of my face. God, they were right. It doesn't look like it's like trying too hard to be here, okay? Maybe I should try 120. Okay, instead of trying 140, I will try 120 instead on this side of my face. 120 is Chad, and that has a neutral undertone. Okay, yeah. I thought 130 was my shade, which kind of balances like between my chest and my head. Like it's like not really light, but it's not too dark either. And 120 seems to match my face and my neck better than my chest. Damn, I thought it was gonna be between 140 and 130. 120 looks like there's nothing on my face, and 130 looks a little too warm, especially when compared to my neck. So I'm gonna go in with 120, and I'm gonna put 120 over 140 over here. And over 130. Ooh, but a mix of the two would be perfect too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and conceal. The foundation really dry. It dried down really quickly. It looks very flawless. So this is what 120 looks like on my skin. It is a neutral tone. If I want a brightening effect, I feel like 130 would be it. 130 is Mally. I feel like Mally 130 would be it if I want a brightening effect. But if I want to match to my face and my neck, then 120, which is Chad, would be the perfect shade for me, okay? And it dried down very beautifully. It actually looks flawless right now. Do you see this? It looks freaking flawless. Like, it dried down beautifully. It's not white. It's not cakey. And I only put like, literally I put a dot and it blended out, like covering the side of my face. It covered everything. And it's like, I feel like it's settling down into a beautiful, beautiful shade on me. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you think. I'm going to first use the concealer shade number 3. Okay, that's this shade over here, number 3. I'm going to use that to conceal first and see how that comes out. Hopefully it's not too bright, okay? It goes on very easily, and I just can't wait to blend it out. I want to see how it blends out. Like, I've been so excited about Juvia's Place launching their complexion products. Oh my god, you guys, this looks amazing. It looks like it's balancing out very well. Okay, it blends out very, very easily. It blends out very beautifully. It's not too bright, but I wish it was a little bit more golden than it actually is right now. So when I finish, I will pick another shade, maybe number 4, and use that to blend out the inner corners to make it a little bit brighter. Okay, guys, so this is a side view of how everything is looking. I like to do a side view so I can see. Okay, you guys, so this is what my face is looking like. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. I feel like number 3 and number 4 are almost the same shade. This one and this one. So I'm just putting a little bit of number 5. Just like that. That's it. Just a little bit of number 5 right here. Number 5 is definitely a brightening shade. Hey, here we go. So let's do a close-up look. You guys, my skin is looking amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. And you know that the skin routine is perfect when nutmeg like blends beautifully into it. Okay, you guys, so I have options right now. Okay, it looks like I will be able to use 2 foundations from this line. That is always a good thing because having options in any foundation range is amazing. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eyes. So I put a little bit of powder to catch some stuff, but my face does not feel dry. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel like it's too matte. It feels perfect right now. It's beautiful. And this is what the shades look like on my arm. We give them time to dry, and they haven't changed or look anything crazier than they did the first time I swatched it. So that's good. And this is what the concealers look like still. I'm fairly certain that I have these all over my clothes because, you know, I'm clumsy like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes. I'm taking this shade over here and I'm going to put that on my lower eyelids and blend that out. Okay, so I'm taking a black eye pencil, a black eyeliner pencil. I'm going to line my waterline, and also I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line. I'm blending out the black with some of the deeper shade that we put down. Okay, so I went ahead and finished my eyes and my lips off camera. For my face and my brow bone, I used the Juvia's Place highlighter, and this is the shade Nubia. Yeah, so I just put a little bit over here. I don't want to put too much because then it's going to overtake the whole thing, you know? But just spread some on. I really like this highlighter. And I also put some in my inner corners. And yeah, you guys, I went ahead and applied. Okay guys, so this is my finished look using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation and concealers. You guys, these two are amazing together. The foundation is super full coverage, like that's why they put high full coverage in there, because if you put a little bit, it goes a long way. And they did say that. I did not believe it. You saw when I put a dot on my face and I tried to blend it out with my hand, it covered my entire side of my face. I think the best thing to do when applying this foundation is to put like a bead on the back of your hand and just place it on your face in like tiny dots, and then go ahead and blend it out. That's the only way you're going to be able to not use too much, because if you just go ahead and squeeze it directly on your face, you're going to end up using too much foundation. So yeah, be careful with this foundation. It's very, very full coverage, okay? I like the consistency of the foundation. It's very creamy, but it's also a little bit fluid. But so it's not like a thick cream that you have to like worry about blending out. It actually is a really thin cream and it blends out very, very easily and very, very beautifully. I think the shades 3 and 4 are very similar in shade, so if you pick up 3, you probably wouldn't have to pick up 4. So next time I'll use number 4 and number 5 together. That way I get like, you know, that's exactly what I did, where I put the darker one on the outside and put the lighter one on the inside, so that it would give me like this beautiful layered concealer look. Because if I put 5 directly on my shade, it's gonna look off. Next time I'll use the shade 130 so that we can see how that looks in a full face look. But for today, we used shade 120, and this is what 120 looks like in a full face look, you guys. I really do love it. Like right now, everything looks balanced, everything looks like even. I'm sorry, my voice kind of went changed because I went upstairs and the windows were open and the pollen got me, and it's a hot mess. Okay, so the coral palette is a cute palette. I feel like with the transition shades in here, you know, unless you're trying to be extra dramatic like me, I feel like it would be something that you can use as an everyday or as a dramatic palette, or you can add it to one of the other Nubians and create like an even more amazing look, which I think I will do that next time, okay? But I always like to do one palette looks when a palette releases, so that you can see if the single palette by itself is good enough for you to pick up, so that you're not trying to mix palettes when you just want to pick like that one palette up. You know, that's why I like doing one palette look. Okay guys, so that's it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like what we're doing here and you like our vibe, just remember to subscribe down below, and also click that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Okay guys, so let me know down below in the comments which I Am Magic foundation and concealer shade you are going to be picking up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time I use the shade 130, I will do a wear test for you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Yeah.